What's good, guys? WiseD24 here, back with another episode of Wise Decks for you guys. So today we are going to get into my Drampa Garbodor throwback deck that I've tweaked with new current meta cards. It's doing pretty well for me. I don't have all the cards, as always, that I would like to put in this deck, so I will go through all the Pokemon and the trainers and the energies and all that and what I do with them. And I'll let you guys know if you have more cards than I do to put those in your deck. But let's start it off with the Pokemon. Drampa-GX. I got the regular one and the Rainbow Hollow in this deck. It's a strong card. 1 energy hit, you can do this Righteous Edge attack. 20 damage, you knock off a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Nice little start off move. What you want to do in this deck is get damage counters on your bench though. With the Rainbow Energy that I have down here, I got 2 Rainbow Energy in this deck. What it does is it provides any type of energy but puts 1 damage counter on your Pokemon. So you attach that to something on your bench, get this Drampa powered up, and you hit them with that Berserk. Now if you can get a Choice Band on against an EX or a GX, you can do 180 damage with this move. Otherwise you could do 80 to 120 I think without a Choice Band, and yeah, 180 with a Choice Band if you're facing an EX or a GX. Strong card, obviously you guys should know about Drampa by now. Just a good colorless attacker. Next card up, we got Oranguru here for drawing power. I only have 1 Tapu Lele. If you have more than 1 Tapu Lele, then clearly just put another one in, take Oranguru out. But I do use him for drawing power. That Instruct ability does come in real handy for pulling cards when you only have a few left. You can use the Psychic attack. It's not a terrible attack. I'll use it in extreme backup situations just to, you know, do some damage while I'm trying to buy some time to power up something a little more strong. Next up, we got the Lunala Ultra Prism, which is obviously one of the updates to this deck that I've done just for a backup attacker. Good for late game because you can attach Psychic energy from your discard to your Pokemon any way you like with that Full Moon Star attack. And then you got the Psystorm for 4 Psychic energy, which is kind of expensive, but that's why you want to use it late game when your Psychic energy is in your discard and you can just pull it right out and then do this Psystorm attack. It does a nice little hit. You can usually 1-hit KO or 2-hit KO with it. 20 times damage the energy attached to all Pokemon in game. So if your opponent has a lot of energy attached, you can do a pretty serious hit there. Next up, we got the Mewtwo-GX, another backup attacker. I just love this card and I try to throw it in any deck anywhere I can. You guys can substitute your own favorite basic, or not basic, but like simple attackers for a lot of damage. If you have something you like better than Mewtwo-GX that's psychic or colorless in this deck, you can use that, but I like to use my Mewtwo-GX. You know, we got the 1 Tapu Lele kicking. And then you got the Trubbish Garbodor setup. So 4 Trubbish. And then we got Garbotoxin Garbodor. This card is nasty. There's so many cards with so many good abilities right now. When you attach an item to this card, it will lock all the abilities in play except for Garbotoxin. So your Alola Ninetales, your Hoopa, your Decidueyes, Turtonators, or not Turtonators, Volcanions. You can lock out their abilities, so you kind of want to get this out early so you can block the Tapu Leles and everything else and kind of just render ability decks useless. You can use his attack, Offensive Bomb. It's not terrible, but it is expensive. Does 60 damage for 4 energy, but the opponent's active Pokemon is confused and poisoned at the same time. So it is a very good stalling card, and that's what I use it for. If you have more than 1, definitely put more than 1 in your deck, but at least 2 I would say, because sometimes I have trouble getting it out. Then we got the Trashalanche Garbodor. You want to keep an eye on your opponent's discard and count the items in play, because it's going to do 20 times damage per item in your opponent's discard pile for 1 energy, which is insane. I would hang on to him, keep him on your bench until you can 1-hit KO somebody, unless you have to use him to attack. Otherwise, just put some damage counters on him for old Drampa up there, and just use Trashalanche. Don't power him up all the way, unless you have to. Those are the Pokemon in this deck. The trainer set, I will put a list in the description below of the entire deck the way you see it here. But I got 2 Energy Lotos, I got Field Blowers, your basic Professor's Letter, Rescue Stretcher so you can bring back some of your fainted Pokemon. 2 Cynthias, you gotta have your Cynthias now. That was one of the main updates I made to this deck. Dropping the number of ends and upping the number of Cynthias. I only have 2. If you have 4 Cynthias, put 4 Cynthias in because they are very, very handy. What happens is you shuffle your hand in your deck and then draw 6 cards. And I got my 2 ends. I got this Mars. This card is just like kind of fun to play. You know, you just draw 2 cards and discard. Kind of random because you don't know what you're going to discard from your opponent's hand, but you discard something. Could be an item for Garbodor to help with the Trash Lunch move. And we got the Team Flare Grunt. We got the Choice Bands. 4 double colorless. You want to have lots of items, so I got 3 Choice Bands and 4 Float Stones. Got 4 double colorless, 2 Rainbow Energy, which I already showed you guys before, and 5 Psychic Energy. And that's the deck, guys. So I took this deck back in the day before, I think it was just after Guardians Rising got dropped. Was nasty. And now not so much. So I've updated it. It is over 50%. I won't show you guys any decks that aren't hitting over 50% after like 30 or 40 battles at least. So yeah, not a bad deck. So you can sub in your favorite attackers, psychic attackers for Lunala or Mewtwo. Put more Tapu Lele-s in if you have them. Put more Garbotox and Garbodors if you have them. And that's pretty much it. It's a good strong deck. Let me know in the comments if you guys built it and how the deck is doing for you guys, or any tweaks that you guys would make to it. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And until next time, guys, take it easy.